I'm the survival hunter. I'm gonna show you what it takes to survive in some of the most dangerous situations video games have to offer. With the right set of skills can mean the difference between life and death. Now, I'm in the world of Minecraft, where I'll be battling some of the most extreme conditions in video games, pitting my wits against nature and teaching you how to survive. G'day boys and girls, I'm the survival hunter, and I'm in a different place this time, mates. I've left Far Cry 3's Rook Island behind me, and now I'm in Minecraft. This world might look bright and colourful, but it's quite dangerous, and just as dangerous as any of the others. First things first, I've got to head inland. One of the most dangerous things about the world of Minecraft is just how much the terrain converges upon one another. You can see I'm in a desert area here, but over to my right and to the front, there's actually a jungle and a forest. These differences in environment can actually bring different weather conditions too, so you gotta be really careful when traversing the world of Minecraft. Always think ahead and try and be prepared for anything that the world can throw at you. First thing you want to do when you enter any new environment is try and get to the highest point that you can see around. This will give you a real lay of the land, and it'll let you know which way you have to go next. Also, if there are any people in the area, you might be able to see some buildings or some settlements, or even people themselves. The highest point also gives you a great location to work around. If you remember where the highest point is at all times, it will help you avoid going in circles, and therefore you will avoid getting lost. Seasons can actually change the higher up you get. Now that I'm up on the highest point, you can see that it's already snowing and a veritable winter is already at hand. But I'm not going to let that stop me. Now that I've seen more of the land here, I know which direction to head in. Once you find the highest point, next thing on your agenda should always try and be to find water. Water is extremely precious, and without it, the average human being will actually die in 15.29 minutes and 67 seconds. There are a lot of animals around this area, and that's a great sign. We have some chickens and some sheep in the background. After I find some water, I can actually go and makeshift some weapons so I can come back and try and kill a few animals for food for the night. But right now, water is my main objective. There's a lot of water around here, but sadly, I can't drink any of it. Main reason being, it's seawater. Everybody knows you shouldn't drink seawater, and the main reason is it has salt in it, and when you drink it, it actually dehydrates you more. Therefore, you will need more water in the long run, so it's best just to avoid it. Luckily, I think there's a little pond up here. Yeah, it's right here. That's such a good sight when you're in the wild. Water is extremely precious, and I don't know about you, but when I see water like this, I just want to do one thing. I'm collecting wood like this because I have an idea. I'm going to try and make some sticks to make a bow. Of course, the bow won't be anything strong, but it might be just enough to take down some chickens or them sheep that I saw a little while ago. If I can bag a few of them, it would really give me a lot of food. That will keep me going for the rest of the evening and actually well through the night too. So it's worthwhile to try and build a bow now, or some sort of spear or weapon in general, to try and get some food. This wood here is actually from the Trebia tree, which means it's quite elastic and quite flexible. If you gather enough grass, you can actually wind all the blades together. This will make quite a robust string. It's not the best in the world, but it'll do for what I plan on killing with it. Of course, a bow is only as good as the arrows you fire from it. I've got to go try and find a few rocks to make some arrowheads out of it. I've got enough sticks to make the arrows themselves, but pointing the ends of them really won't do the job that I need them to. I need a lot of penetrating power if I want to kill some chickens or some sheep. So I gotta go find some sharp rocks to give my arrows the penetrating power they need. Oh, there's fire here, mates! Oh, check it out. One of the rare hotspots you can find around in Minecraft. There's actually molten rock boiling down there, and it's setting fire to the jungle around it. These are one of the most dangerous places to be in all of Minecraft. They're wholly unpredictable, and you really shouldn't get too close. Actually, seeing this here reminds me of a story. These lava pools here are the results of cracks in the earth, where molten rock has actually come up through it. But a while ago, people didn't know this. So, a story went around that a dragon came by and actually took a piss along the ground in various locations in Minecraft. This ignited the rocks and continued to burn for millions of years. They used to think that because of the really bad smell that came off it, but of course we know that's just from sulfur. I've got my arrows now, and I think it's time to hunt for a bit of dinner. Oh, there's a nice sheep here. Time to try take him out. Oh, we got one into him, mates. He's trying to get away. Oh, beautiful. He's got a mate here. Try and get him too. Oh, missed. Oh, that one got him. Oh, where is he going? Oh, he's right here. Oh, missed again. Oh, beautiful. The meat from these buddies really should give me a lot of protein for the night. And with that, it's getting late, and I think it's time to set up a camp. Luckily, in Minecraft, you can make camp almost anywhere by digging into the foundation of the ground like this and creating your own little cave. You can then rebuild up the entrance anywhere you want. This makes it a very effective strategy for safety during the night time. I'm just going to dig into the wall here until I have my desired shape. It's raining quite heavily outside now, and I've built a little pickaxe here out of some of the rocks that I dug up. I tied them together with some of the sticks and grass that I had lying around from before, and I also made a little torch from a stick and a lump of grass on top of it. It's given me the little bit of light I need, and the pickaxe has given me great speed in trying to build out my little cave here. When it rains outside, you really gotta work fast. You don't want the rain to seep in, and you want to try and get some sleep and try and outlast it. Rain can be one of your biggest enemies here in the wild. It's extremely demoralizing and can sap away your spirits. So it's best to try and just bunk up and avoid the weather as much as possible. Got some sticks here in the corner from the trees that I chopped down earlier, and I'm gonna try and light them. If I can get a spark at all, they should ignite. Oh, there we go, mates. Beautiful little fire here inside my camp. Oh, it's been a rough day. I think it's time for a little bit of shut-eye. Oh, I had a good night's sleep, mates. It's morning time. I woke up just as soon as the sun was rising, and I ate my sheep from the night before. I'm fueled up and I'm ready to go. I'm gathering all this grass here. It's actually called a Triuchiruchili plant, and I'm going to try and create a signal fire from it. It burns quite black, and it'd be really easy for any ships out in the water to see. If I tie enough of them together, it should create a big enough fire for anybody to see out in the water. Oh, look over here, mates. It's the Trabungula plant. This little orange square here. If you use this, mash it into a paste or chew it up in your mouth and then spread it on any scrapes or grazes that you have. It's great for getting rid of any of those sort of itches or anything like that. Some tribes in the area also believe it's an aphrodisiac, but I don't know how true that is, and I don't really want to find out. I'm just going to try and grab as much of it as I can and then head over by the seaside and try and light my fire. Well, there it is, mates. I've set up my fire here under this tree. Hopefully it'll consume it and give off quite a bit of smoke. Hopefully any boats out there will see me and come to my rescue. But for now, that's the end of this episode of Survival Hunter. Thank all you guys for watching, and I will see all you dudes in the next episode.